Okay, so today, never mind that stuff over there. I'm playing in my creative test world, and I'm going to be figuring out which elf team is the best against orcs and stuff. So I'm going to be testing weaponry, cost, what else, distance from thing. You'll like, if you want to go there as fast as you can, I would go with Rivendell. I'll show you why. Okay. Rivendell is here, so that's gonna be the most decent one. And then Lothlorien is closer. But just take in mind, Mirkwood's is bigger, so it's more harder to find stuff. While I've been playing Rivendell for quite some time, and it was easier to find stuff, although it does not have the best stuff. I'll also be comparing structures soon. Lothlorien over here is the medium one. Mirkwood is not good for size, is the best for size. So it depends on what you want. Closeness, a medium area. Oh yeah. So right now, these two in the lead. Lothlorien's losing. That's for distance though. Okay, next, let me just get some Rivendell stuff. Rivendell, so there's only a house, hall, and smithery, which I have over here. Boom. Let me just take you over. So that big one's a hall. Just don't mind, I was messing around testing them. So pretty much, this is the smithery where you get all like the smithery stuff. This is the Great Hall, another hall, and those are the houses where you find most of the stuff. Like you find arrows and swords and stuff. Now, if I go over here, Smithery, Elven Tower, so you already see some stuff. Wood Elven, it's a ruined one. So like there's ruined stuff as well. It's a house, lookout platform, and that's all from them. And then if I go what would I type in? It's a smithery, and apparently it doesn't have that much stuff. Should probably done this before, sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, that's pretty much all the other structures I can find. I may do a part 2, I haven't decided yet. So, an wood elven tower. This is it. A big giant thing. It also has a chamber below. So, this is probably the most common structure you find. Has heaps of levels, like the Mordor Tower. But it's also much more bigger. But, of course, it doesn't have as much loot until you get down to the bottom. Let me just keep going. Oh, it doesn't go all the way down. But anyways, there's like a bottom floor and also all that stuff. So some of them, yeah, won't have all the stuff. But you'll find all the Mirkwood structures in Mirkwood, usually. Unless someone uses cheats somehow. That's just the lookout, obviously. Ruined power, I think. I don't know. That's a tower. Wood elf house, which in my survival world, this is like the design when I was testing our stuff earlier. This is the design I was going for, having like an open house roof. But as you can see, quite basic. And then we have the wood elven smithery. This is giant smith, same as the elven one. And then we got the Galadriel one, which I'm pretty sure Galadriels have more stuff. But I'll just look into that in part 2 if I have another part 2. So now we got all that out of the way. Now for strength. Let me just get some orcs. Mortal orc. And let me just get some Rivendellians, or whatever they're called. So pretty much they all have the same type of stuff. the warrior is the only type of soldier. You can have a rideable warrior. And then if I go warrior, the weapons, I'll just show you how the weapons look on you. And if I go to Wood Elf, there you have a new variant, Scout, which is just adds a bit more stuff, but they mostly have the same stuff that you can recruit. Okay, let's go to this horrible arena I've made, where they can't win yet, be forced battle. These orcs, which I should probably modify, nearby mob limit, nearby mob check range, so max this all up, max spawn delay, max spawned minute. I think I might have just broken this. Okay. Okay, so I might just go get some more because I think I might have broken that. And it looks like I can't get any. Let's just spawn a whole lot more. So if I just get a warrior, oh, it's a rideable one. One of the good things about, if you like the elk, which this guy's riding, he's doing quite a lot of damage. The elk is pretty much a rideable creature that you find only in Mirkwood, and it also inflicts a bit of damage. It fights back, so that's another bonus. Right now Mirkwood's in the lead, and the Scout just vanishes. So I'm just going to spawn a whole bunch of these in. Scouts and more just there to scout up. Like these pretty much just disappear after a little bit and teleport away, so that's another bonus from them. And then a Rivendell Warrior. Now these are good. Pretty much, I'll show you what they look like when they're hired, but they look pretty decent. And they'll fight each other. Galadriel. These guys. I'll leave a link for a fandom in the bottom. It's gonna be a sick with this guy. Have some looks. So that's battle. Ready. Okay, this is gonna be my little arena. Just open this hole. And I'll go get some lords. Lords are pretty much just where you buy stuff from, but yeah. So that's 2 for Mirkwood. For that one, I would give it to all of them. I'd give them all 1 point. For Mirkwood 2 because of the archers that can hit and teleport away. I'll get that one. Yeah, I'll just get that one. So Mirkwood has 3 and the rest have 1. But, okay, next one. Lord. Okay, Galadriel Lord. High Elf Lord. Where's the other one? Rivendell Lord. So, I'll just go and get some currency. Now I'll get some horns. Horns is what you use to control the units. So the hold one makes them stop, summon one makes them bring them to you, and the ready one makes it so they aren't halted. So if you halt them and then summon them, they will stay halted but will summon come to you. And I've just brought this area into chaos. Okay, first I'll go with Rivendell Captain. This is what he has to offer you. You can talk to him or you can hire him. Stuff. You can Rivendell Elf. These ones are the worst. You can also get Rivendell Horn and outside one. If you ever are not happy with what you buy from them, you can always just do this. You just go into it, dismiss unit, command. I don't care about that though. Dismiss. You can always dismiss it, and that means it's not going to your command, but it just stays around. So, the warrior. Now let's go see what this guy is up to. As you can see, he has a sword. Usually they don't have swords. they usually start the spear. This guy starts the spear. Okay. Dismiss. Okay, good. Okay, I'm just gonna go bring this guy over here. Okay, where's my summoning one? Summon units. Good. Yes, he has a bow, but as soon as they get close to him, he'll swap right to sword. See? So that's a bonus. So that's 1 point to the Rivendell's. Well, actually, Rivendell is up with Mirkwood right now because of close distance. So Mirkwood and Rivendell are tying for now. But as you can see, their elves are strong in numbers, and they don't really hold their own against them. They're on their own. Okay. You can also get horse variants, which is stronger. Linden. What are they called? Linden? No. Lord. I don't want a Linden, but I didn't know there's Linden. I'm just gonna blur out Linden. Linden, I did not know exists. Oh, there's also captains. That makes sense. There is captains as well. Higher. As you can see, you can get all the variants, but these are Elk Riders. Band variants is pretty much, they buff others, so you don't need to go into detail with them. So it's higher one. See if he has this spear or battle staff. No, you do not. Dismissed from duty. Okay, let's hire again. I'll hire with you first, actually. Now come along to your battle arena. Yeah, they don't. These are pretty much just upgrading Mirkwood and things. As you see, when they get damaged, they teleport away. So that's their bonus. So I'll give Mirkwood a bonus. So they're up to 4. So it looks like Mirkwood's in the lead. Once again, Mirkwood has a lot of bonuses. The Elks, I'm going to chuck in for a 5, because Elks battle. As you can see, they last longer than other troops, but don't do as much damage. Whole army of them, as soon as they get damaged, you're bad. I swear that's like every orc's name. Anyways, okay, that's the Lord. Here we go. Higher. Here we go. The battle. Okay, I don't think they will all spawn with it. Oh, we'll look at this guy. Oh, bandit. Bandits just steal your stuff. I don't like them. You see what I mean? They switch as soon as they can. That's the good thing about elves. As soon as they need to, they'll switch weapons so they don't stay in the worst performance. And then, onto the Galadriel. So, of course, you get the Galadriel elf. Why did I hire him? Galadriel warden. So, just like the scout. And then warrior. Just our warden. I want to see what they do. But, where's elf? This. Anyway. They'll both come to me. Okay, elf. Dismiss. And then you, young sir, come with me. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I forgot I just hired 2. Elf warrior. Let's go take him to the bait ball. I summoned you. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so they all have their advantages. This one turns invisible apparently when not in combat. But a few things do that. Can you just come in here, please? Yeah. As you can see, holding his own. And they also change weapons, but they have dagger. So when they're in combat, it's just like the regular elf. So they're pretty much the regular elves, just buffed. And I didn't see Linden earlier. Linden. Higher. Okay, Linden else. Oh, Linden is Health Lord. Rivendell Lord. Oh, I didn't realize that. So that's Linden. Linden Warrior. So Linden's or high elves or Rivendell is not the best. We go Rivendell Captain, higher. Same stuff. You get it. Pretty much there's just two different types of things that you can hire from. A Lord and a Captain. To both do the same thing. I defend the Elves of a Mildress, yeah, we know. Nice, yeah, I sport a bandit carrier. Ooh, they have a weapon. Okay, I'm just going to take my small little lot of men over here to die. And what I call the new bait. Yeah, but as you can see, even the bandit bearer just shoots. So that will give them 1 point. So, well, actually not Rivendell, because yeah. So Linden is up to 3, I believe. You can test it, but you can count the score. I'm not keeping count. Either way. And yeah, that kind of not really wraps it up, but gives you an idea. And then, hang on, I'll check if there's any more elven fractions to go by. No, because yeah, Lothlorien, the Galadriel elves of the Goldenwood, Domland, Urukai. Oh, the Ancient Forest of the Ents. I didn't know you could get Fangorn. Gondor, Mordor. Yeah, you kind of get it. Over here, there's no. And that wraps it up. So, count the score. If you want to add any bonuses in, add it in. Feel free, and don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, like. I didn't realize I added a tree on top. Yeah, another thing is this Gathering Conquest Records, where you conquer. Pretty much, I think it's where you've been or something. I'll check in with this. I'll bring in anything to tell you about the command table. And let me know what else you want me to showcase about Lord of the Rings mod. And wait, I forgot to do the armors. I did promise I'll do armors. But I'll do the armors now. Okay, Galadriel. I'll show you how they look and that'll give you extra points. I'm not trying to count up all the points, you can do that so that you get to choose. Like I said, just add more points in. But by the already tell, I kind of like the Galadriel elves look, but also it's a bit hard to choose. So let's just put this on. Golden Warrior. Yeah, so that's the back side and that's the front side. Although it would have been cool if they had like the hoodie and stuff they have in the movie. And I'll put this on. And I got Lingen. Oh, I didn't. I thought it was Rivendell. Common protection. So it's not the best. I'm starting to root for Lothlorien and Mirkwood. So that's how it looks. And then let me just find. Oh my god. The what else? Scout armor is just you get the idea. You could put golden diamond armor or whatever on, and it would have the same outcome, just with different colors. But I'm just going for textures. Some of you may even not even be able to play, but you're always planning on playing. But you don't know what, and you like elves, but you don't know what fraction. The only thing I don't like about this is the armor. The armor bugs me off. Now, there is many ores made of materials, like Morgul steel, Dwarven steel, pretty much. How you're probably asking, how do I get them? And like you could go into a crafting table, and you could get this black orc still. And then you get the sticks and try and craft a sword, but it won't work. You need a dwarven crafting table for the dwarves and all that. Let me just find a Linden crafting table. Thought it was like a wood elven one. There's a whole bunch. Oh, Rivendell crafting one. Yeah. Hang on, right? Is it Linden? Yeah, okay, I'm getting confused with Rivendell and Linden. Oh. They have the kind of same armor. That makes sense. Okay, so I was not really prepared. I'm not that much of a prepared person. I was just like thinking to myself, hey, why don't I just do a showcase quickly while I'm in creative? And that's it. Okay, let me just compare the Linden one to this. I mostly don't really care about the armor. It's more about the helmet. So that's like that. Yeah, they pretty much don't have much of a difference. One of them just goes up more, one of them goes more down. So the cooling Rivendell helmet goes more up than the Paul Linden helmet. Yeah. Where is London? Might try and look for that. Linden. Isles, Linden. Dale. Florino. Yeah, I'll have to try and find that in part 2. And